Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So Shannon Sharpe has been fired, but I want to make a bigger point as to what lust does to men and ultimately focusing on the delusions of men. This video is going to focus more on the delusions of men that a lot of men hold, typically around money and the kind of women they can get. But I have a couple of videos that I want to share with you guys, and at the end we are going to sit down and have different conversations around multiple points. Let's get into it.
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
So look, apparently this is what they typically did. They engaged in race play, right? They engaged in race play. So this is the public opinion is it's consensual. This is the thing they play. But my point is, didn't he think that this could leak? I don't know, bro. You've just lost your entire thing. I don't know.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what you did to me.
Damn.
Okay, well...
Well, damn.
Well, Shannon Sharpe has been officially fired from ESPN after he decided to settle that lawsuit. I'm sure you guys all remember a couple months ago that Shannon Sharpe took a leave in April after he got hit with that R-word lawsuit by the OnlyFans model who was only 19 years old. And we were seeing all of those crazy text messages and audio clippings being released between Shannon Sharpe and her back and forth. Shannon Sharpe came out with a whole video about how he was going to fight these false allegations against him and all of this stuff, even bringing up the Jay-Z and Diddy lawsuit filed by Tony Busby. But now it turns out that he actually reached a settlement with this woman just a week and a half ago. Now that prompted ESPN to say that Shannon Sharpe will not be coming back just now. And honestly, I'm not surprised. The feeling that the second all of those text messages and audio clippings were released, that Shannon Sharpe was probably actually done. And I felt like they probably made him step down from his job. And I was even more positive that this was going to happen the second that Shannon Sharpe and this woman came to a mutual agreement to drop the lawsuit. And then the next day, she quit being a OF model. Sure, by now, Shannon Sharpe feels quite stupid because he was made a fool of in the media by all of those crazy text messages and audio clips that he was sending this 19-year-old girl, turning around and looking even crazier after he said that none of these allegations were true and he was going to fight this whole entire thing like Jay-Z did against Tony Busby. But then he turns around and decides to settle with this girl, and then he just loses his job at ESPN. And this is not the only R-word allegation lawsuit that he technically has against him right now, because that one girl named Michelle that is supposedly his ex-girlfriend still has a valid lawsuit ongoing right now against Shannon Sharpe. For now,
has been fired just 2 weeks after Shannon Sharpe. So y'all, this lawsuit came out back in April. And when the lawsuit came out in April, he stepped down from ESPN while this situation got handled. Now, behind the scenes, he offered the young lady $10 million, basically trying to make this stuff go away. Now, I'm not sure if this was before she made it public or not, but the girl was like, that's not enough money. So he said, you know what? I'm innocent. I'm going to fight this. Well, somewhere in between time, they made another settlement. So all we know is that it's not 50 million, but it's more than $10 million. Well, y'all, they have now said they don't want nothing else to do with Shannon Sharpe, that he can stay where he's been at these last few months. Now, we all was hoping for the best for Shannon Sharpe after he was on Undisputed with Skip Bayless and how he was being treated there. So to see him on First Take, everybody was really excited about that. He done messed himself up now because I'm not sure if he's going to be on TV anytime soon or at all. Now, he does still have his podcast and stuff like that going on. It's just sad to see the downfall of all these great people, especially over something like this. And he's won 3 Super Bowls, and this right here is going to hang over his head for eternity.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely something that a lot of us men need to talk about. You know, Shannon Sharpe has lost his legacy. Shannon Sharpe has lost his, he used to be the kind of guy that you would look at and then you would aspire to be. I still like him, because I love American football. But I just wanted to talk about the delusions that a lot of us men carry. You see, a lot of men think that because you have money, you can get women. And the women are going to stay with you because you have money. Now, I'm not saying that perception is completely wrong. What I am saying, however, is that a lot of men underestimate that you need to bring more to the table than just money, right? Just because you have money, like Shannon Sharpe does have money, right? It makes you a target, if anything else. That is where marriage typically comes in. Marriage kind of protects you from this nonsense, dude. I'm not saying marriage is the best thing, but dude, don't you think it would be better off if you were married, or if you were not married, to deal with like escort agencies that does cater to men like this? Because those things exist. There are escort adult services agencies that provide sex type thing to really top people. There's NDAs involved, there's things involved, so nobody gets to know about it. Why didn't he go down that route? You are a highly visible guy. You are Shannon Sharpe. You are on media 24/7. How did you think this would go? And she's 19, bro. 19. You are damn near 60. You've lost. I don't think people understand how much Shannon Sharpe has lost. He has lost so much, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon Sharpe has lost, some people say he has lost over $20 million because that settlement that he has given to that woman, he has paid her. Remember, they've settled it. Gabriel Zuniga. They've settled out of court. Right? They've settled out of court. No, not out of court, but, they didn't go to trial. Let me see if I can find the article. He's lost so much. He has lost so much. He has lost $20 million plus. He has lost his job at ESPN, which apparently was $7 million per year. Imagine a job that paid you $7 million per year. And she made 20-ish million from him. And he made, in his damn near over 10 years NFL career, he made 23 million. Oh my God. So he's lost his job at ESPN. He has lost $20 million plus. He has lost sponsorships. Oh, yes, because a lot of companies wouldn't want to associate with him anymore. He has lost respect from his audience. I've lost some respect for him. I can't lie. Like, you see. So this is the cost of lust, in essence, that a lot of men need to understand. Protect your seed. Protect your sexual energy, especially when you have a lot to lose. Oh, yes. And to the men that think that you can get really young women when you're rich, they're with you for a reason, bro. They are with you for a reason. They're not there because they love you. They're there because you typically have money. And once the money runs out, they're out. That's when I hear men talk about, oh, just get money, just get money. That's dangerous. Money is great, but have more than just money. Bring more to the table. How do you look physically, right? How do you look physically? These things matter, man.